All right, so here we go. As always, if you watch the videos, thank you. Really appreciate you. And if you do watch the videos, I hope you had a great day today. Thank you. So, made some changes. Want to bring you up to speed here. If you remember, I was complaining about this situation. You can see I took it all apart, and then I put the blue and the white wall in there together. So we got that squared away. And then I did put the hole back in there. I thought I didn't put a hole on there, but you can see now I extended across the top with the Technic beams, and then see where these points are right here. Each one of those is a beam going across to the other side here. And then we got the platform for the second level beginning to take shape here. So you can see the idea of having the 2-floor unit here. Um, if you remember, I was telling you yesterday that you can see the green beams up here, and then the brown ones are down here. I showed those to you yesterday. I was telling you the idea was to have 3 levels. This is the model that I want to try to kind of turn into this floor. And you can see I was telling you about the bump out. You can see that there. And then you can see there that yellow bump out there. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I thought maybe I can make that yellow and have it go right up the side, because it's going to be blue until about here, and then it'll be gray the rest of the way. You see how it's blue and gray? So that's the plan, blue and gray. So maybe what I'll do is make uh, this all yellow going up the side of it. But these are the things you got to figure out when you want to turn a model. The other thing I want to tell you too is I'm not taking any parts out of this box. I actually saw a couple things. See that little window thing there, that grit? That's super cool. And then there's like a little wheel cart down there. I could use that in the entryway of the building. And then there's yellow spindles, and then those gray spindles. That's all pretty cool. And that yellow, it doesn't look like the yellow you get in the Lego yellow. It looks like a softer kind of type of yellow. So I'd like to take a look at it at least, but I've done this long enough to know you open it up and it's the same old thing. So next spring, after I have the surgery, I'm going to have a Lego garage sale. So I want to just keep it sealed, but it's actually a super cute, super nice model. It's got a little floor down there, the tree, the light, the cart, the whole thing, 3 levels, and then the ceiling. It's pretty cool. But so the idea is to try to recreate that on the outside here. Um, this thing is like too big to spin around and show you, but by the way, General Jim, great deal. So here we are. So you can see I put the second level on. To tell you the truth, a big part of it, again, no instruction. So doing this, like sometimes I'm putting things together like this up here just to, like, is what I'm envisioning going to work on a larger scale. So you kind of try to look at it on a smaller scale. A couple things that I've done. You can see I put a floor in. So we got this green floor throughout. I ran out of standing pieces, the pieces that the knot pieces. You can see like there's one right there with the 2 knots on it right there. I just ran out of them. He's actually standing on a black one, and so are they, standing on black pieces. But I floored that, and then this hallway piece here, I floored that dark red all the way across. It actually goes on to the second level piece here on both of them. You see this right here? That red floor, and it's got the knots in it. I have no more flooring at all left. You can see where it cuts off at the hallway here at the side of the wall, and then it goes, and then it becomes this color here. And then actually inside this room here where dude is chilling, I got a chair in there too. It's dark gray and it's green to here. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I got that carpet in the middle there, but I got to put tile in there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. The idea here is, you do this, you're closing it off. The more of this I build on top of it, the less access I have to it. But I really like the way things are coming along. So I built a countertop. I haven't finished doing anything yet, but I got the tiniest little sink imaginable. It's interesting. You build things, you think they're a certain height or size, And then they're always too big. Believe it or not, that's not very much right there, but it was the right size, really. So I got a sink and a countertop, and check this out. A drawer on the wall. See that hanging up there? That's awesome. And then there are actually little drawers on the side of those there. I got these two dudes here, made a table, and I got the chairs. So that's pretty cool. And then I was showing it to you yesterday, and there was one big bedroom. And then I said that there was just a big space here. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, two bedrooms would make more sense. So you can see I actually moved that orange wall all the way up here. It was all the way back there before, but I moved it all the way up here. And then I put another door in here. And then I had two rooms. And then I started thinking, like, well, you got to have a bathroom. I kind of ignored that on the commercial floors. So I actually put a wall in here and I made a bathroom. You can see the mirror, the sink. Oh, you can see the minifigs on the, he's sitting on the can in there. So we got to leave him alone. But you got the bedroom here, TV on the wall, put a little artwork on the wall. And then this bedroom here, I'm trying to find stuff. I got the white couch in there. I got the lamp. I'm doing everything to try to find furniture and stuff. This is the first time needing stuff like this, so it's really interesting. I got this art piece on the wall here. I always like to decorate stuff. I guess it's the decorator in me. And then I showed you the hallway before, and we're still keeping that. I found this thing. I just thought it was cool. Thought I'd give them a minute. Look at that. And then and then see this wall right here? That black, I told you, I put the flat tile over the holes. See how there's still holes right there? Because it's the inside here. I put flat tile over that to cover all those holes. I think that looks pretty cool. You can see the white on the top and the bottom there. But that's the second level. So that's the first apartment. And now this will be the second one I'm building. It's super cool, I could be collecting a lot of rent here. It's actually Kobe Bryant right there, his minifig. God bless Kobe. We love Kobe. And then I found these little drawer things here. I still got that Friends model, and that little drawer. Hoping that means I can find a box for it. And then we got these guys up here trying to get something done, although he looks like he's expired, I put these lampposts on either side of the door. I kind of like that, But this is the first time that I've had to decorate the inside of a house with Legos, and it's just been interesting. I put that window, I changed the formation of things with the two rooms, so the door is over here, right? So I put a window right here, and then I thought about it. It's going to be right in front of the wall. You got your two decks, and then the way it works, before the bedroom opened up onto the deck, now there's this hallway where the dark red is here. And then you can go down, and obviously you can just go into your room in there, or you can walk down the hallway and you can go into this room or go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. I got that little mirror up there on the wall. It's super cool, And then, like I said, I'm probably going to make those. You can see I actually got these black pieces on here. I thought that looked super cool, but I think I'm going to make it yellow. I'm going to try my best to make it yellow. So that did a lot of different stuff to it, since yesterday. I added another bedroom and a bathroom, and then got a TV, another TV on the wall. I'll get some pictures to make it look like it's actually something. And then, like I said, I separated that. So we got the elevator going up again. And I still haven't worked on the inside elevator that'll go up to the smaller chute here. And then, let me show you this. So this is where we're at now. This is actually, the book is the same height. So that's level to the bottom, right? So you can see we got room for like maybe 2 more bricks high, if you look at that. So that's always how I keep pace with that. Interestingly, if I can go 2 more bricks high, looking at this right here, I'd almost rather do it down here than up here, or at least 1. But again, see all this black here? Going up 1. You'd have to lift all of that, all the way across. All of it, you'd have to lift up 1. It's just not worth it, to be honest with you. And then you get more height on the top floor anyway, so... but that's where we got, it's a lot here, since yesterday, getting that second floor built up and then getting the kitchen going here, you know. I like the way the kitchen, well, we're spinning around here. So getting this kitchen going, I thought was great, you know. And then we got the table here where these two are eating, having a good time. You got the flowers against the wall there. You got some of the flooring, you know. I really like that. And I definitely like the dark red color. This is actually the floor from the first floor, the extra floor that was left over. I'm telling you, I said this before. Going on to the second floor, the second level up here, I got nothing. I got almost nothing to use. I've completely exhausted my resources of stuff. I have some of this left, and I have a few of the dark gray left, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do. It's unbelievable. But you can see what we got here so far. If you got any comments, you know, you think don't see something or are wondering about something, you know, drop them. Why not, you know? But this is what we got. You know, I love it. You know, one day at a time, you know. Unfortunately, it wasn't the greatest medical day for me, so I got home earlier than I thought. And I'd go crazy sitting here doing nothing if I didn't have a little building, a skyscraper to build. So, but you can see we got the second level coming up. And hey, listen, I appreciate you watching these. God bless you, and God bless America.